guys, and welcome back, and welcome to Archie Hamilton Racing, where today you join me for what is going to be an exciting video. I feel this is kind of like a new journey for me. You may have seen I have raced professionally before in the past, and not many of you have seen loads of it online on my YouTube channel since I started sort of the YouTube journey. Well, like I say, I feel like it's a new sort of journey, and what is happening today is I've just turned up at Vesaro because these guys make incredible racing simulators, and one of the ideas and one of the things which I'm going to be doing is going to be doing stuff around simulators and getting one in my own house. Yes, you heard this correctly. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be streaming live, etc., from my house and showing you that side of the racing. Not always can I go to a track, no I can't, but this is going to give me the opportunity to bring the racing content to you all as well. We're going to talk a lot more about this as this video goes on, but what we're going to be doing here in Vesaro, we're going to be having a look at the racing simulators that they provide, and I'm also going to be looking at the potential simulator which is going to be appearing in my apartment. So this is exciting and I cannot wait, and I honestly feel that this is going to make for some awesome content. I've turned up in the SVR, which is the perfect thing. I've done a tank of fuel, and let me welcome him. I don't know how you've just turned up.
Well, it's quite local, mate.
Yeah.
Can I put this Instagram story on? Sorry, excuse me, 1 second. Is that okay?
Yeah, you can put that on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's not copyright?
I don't know why you're asking me this. You're filming. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah,
Are you excited? Are you excited for me on this situation?
Yeah, because I've never really been on the Sims before, so I'm going to be around your house every weekend.
Yes.
On the Sim.
Yeah.
You're going to show me what's going on.
I'm going to do all sorts of tutorials and all sorts. I'll probably be teaching you because you just need a bit of practice.
Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah, we're going to go inside. You've never been on a sim, so this is going to be your first time.
Well, do you remember Geneva last year? You put me on one and I hit a wall straight away. But yeah, I've not really been on a sim. I'm not like.
And how do you feel to this idea of me having a racing simulator in my house and documenting it all?
Yeah, sick. It's like completely different to any other YouTuber. Like on a serious note.
Yeah.
Like you're going to blow them all out of the water. Apart from me, because I'm unbelievable.
No, it's not the end of the video yet.
Not yet.
No, we'll do that at the end. I think honestly with my racing side, I've really always wanted to be able to document this side of it. And I think obviously teaming up with Vesaro and everything and getting a sim, getting it in my house, everyone can get involved, and we can show what it's really like, what a proper sim is like.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't think people realise how complex they are as well. I certainly didn't until we walked in there 10 minutes ago. Or have we not been in there yet?
Yeah, no.
Take that bit out?
No, we'll leave it in.
Okay, fine.
Shall we actually go in now?
Let's go in.
Officially?
Not officially, yeah, we have been in before, we're going to go in again.
Right, so you now join me inside here at Vesaro, and we're going to show you a quick walk around before we actually have a go on a simulator ourselves, kind of like the one that would be appearing in my apartment myself. So we'll talk exactly about that. But as you can see inside here, you've got sort of incredible kind of simulators. This is the motion one, so we will talk more about this and exactly what happens when you drive it. You have your 3 big screens, you have your bucket seats. It's a pretty cool setup. It's very, very cool. You have your seat belts for the G-forces and the motion as well. So when you brake, it moves, you feel every bump of the road, etc.
And these belts are not for show. You do literally have to put these on.
Yeah.
And we're being deadly serious.
Well, basically, it's the braking G-forces what you get when you have the belts on.
Yeah.
But we'll talk all about that. Right, what you can see here is this is a replica of a full-blown race car. It's basically just a replica of like a proper single-seater racing car, which is incredible, and basically the simulator goes around it, which is mad. Can you imagine one of them in your house? That's chaos at that point. Other sims as well. We have another one over here, which you can do the VR, etc. So we'll show you more about this. First simulator which we're actually going to go on is this full-blown racing simulator. This is not the one that I will be getting, by the way, before people.
Does this not fit in your
It's not going to fit in my house. It'll only fit in Tony's, so we'll have to move it to Tony's.
It'll probably fit in many people's houses, it just won't fit in yours.
No, this one's for commercial stuff, isn't it?
This is more for commercial use. So if you ever go to car shows, if you ever go to other things like that, this is more kind of like the commercial thing, which you get a chance to experience and things like that.
How much is one of these?
So roughly, depending on what kit that you have on it, you could spec one as highly as you want, and these range between 70 and £100,000.
Are they really?
Yes. When you look inside, you obviously have an incredible steering wheel, which is better than most race cars when you look at a wheel like that. That is an absolute serious bit of kit.
You could put one at work.
You
That's
could put
commercial.
Yeah.
Upstairs at work.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll have
you
one.
could be on. Yeah, you'll have one now.
Yeah.
You have a full sort of like racing seat and everything else. You have your 3 screens and
It's got motion as well, this one.
for motion, etc. So
whole thing moves
obviously
around.
it moves, which is just everything to make it as real as possible, basically. Let's go over here because we're going to have a look at the sort of the more of the thing which will be going in my apartment. And this is something. So for me, starting out with the simulator stuff, etc., I wouldn't be going for motion to start with, but that's something I would build it myself into. And things like that, and for online racing, etc., what I would be using this for, as well as the whole journey back into motorsport. I kind of wanted more of a balance of everything, really.
Yeah. You've also only got flatmate. Remember, you haven't got Tony's ensuite, so you've got to have something that fits at first, and then we'll build from there.
Fit, exactly, that's the thing. It's got to fit in your apartment and be usable every single day in terms of for what I'm doing for the gaming and things like that, and live streaming for you all at home. So this is more of the thing. So you obviously have a bucket seat, which is the same as what you would have in a racing car, so the bucket seat and things like that. I wouldn't have the belts because I wouldn't have the motion and the G-forces of that. But you have a very good steering wheel, which is direct drive, so the best, basically.
It's about as realistic as it gets, isn't it?
About as realistic as it gets. I mean, it's all about the simulator when you're driving them for a track. So I spent a lot of time with the racing side. You want it to be as real as possible. What I need it for, this is absolutely awesome. And honestly, when you go out and things like that, if people think with iRacing, that would be what a lot of online racing is happening on. A lot of the Formula 1 drivers using it. Everyone races each other, so I'll be racing obviously the F1 boys. Not only that, different teams. You'll be doing 12-hour races, 24-hour races, all sorts. I'll be streaming it all on the simulator, basically.
But you've only got Tom and Tony as your friends, so who's going to be in the 12-hour race?
I have to make friends online. But yeah, there's lots of different races, Formula 3, everything from touring cars to Formula 1, you name it, and all the professional race drivers get involved, and we all just race, and it's literally as real as possible, and it's unbelievable. iRacing is a very cool software. All the tracks are laser scanned, so every bump in the road, you feel it because they have gone round and laser scanned the whole thing. It is absolutely bang on. It's perfect, and for me, with the motorsport stuff, etc., this is it. So content is going to be absolutely
Next level.
well.
Off the chart.
Well,
Yeah.
it's already good. No.
Not always.
No.
But this is always good.
Yeah, this is good.
People love this.
Now we're talking.
Now
This is racing. This is welcome back to Archie Hamilton Sim Racing. Now we're in. Right, so you now join me in the full racing simulator, which is going to be a lot of fun. I want to quickly show you the wheel. Come over here, Patrick. Show you how insane this wheel is. It's basically like a Formula 1 wheel. DRS, neutral, park, start, brake bias. You know, we have everything here. So if you want more weight to the front, you just turn it like that. If you want more weight to the back, you go the other way, and things like that. You can change your page on here, so you can just change what you see on the screen. You have your rev lights and everything. So basically, just yeah, it's a pretty mad bit of kit.
But is there anything I need to know about the steering wheel? Not good in here. Not good in here.
Yeah. You won't see which way I went. A couple of laps on here. Tony wants to race me, so we thought we'd give him a run, and then we'll have a go on the other sim after. So I'm ready. You can see when I brake, everything is very real. It takes time. So you can feel suspension. Yeah. It's mental, and it feels so real as well. I've given Tony a bit of a head start. We're flat through turn 1, or a little lift. Into this is quite tight and technical. Get the edge. What are you doing there? But as you can see, the force feedback's really good, and it's giving me a lot back. And when you brake as well, you get a real sense of occasion as well as everything else. So now, braking nice and all the way into the corner. You can see the force feedback's there. Focusing on the exit, a little lift. Oh, down again. We can't use that much road, that's not legal. We'll go with it. Maggots and Beckett's is pretty quick. The left being flat, a little lift to the right. Back in, down again for the left. In, down again from the right, straight back on the power, onto the back straight. There we go.
You look busy in there, mate.
It's busy. You're gonna have a go yourself, mate.
I would.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
What did you do that for?
Okay, after that chaos of launching Tony on those sims, as you can see here, we have this is basically like your entry level. But what is wicked with the Vesaro simulators is what you see here. You could basically build up to the whole motion thing, the whole better racing pedals, the force feedback better, etc. But it can all go on the same frame, and I think that's mega.
This is probably the one I would have, mate, because I've got one at home that's like foldable up, like folds up. But
yeah.
this is for me because I've got a wheel like that.
Yeah.
One screen. I don't have a massive room like you, mate. I haven't got a palatial mansion like Tony. But no, this is for me. But you can make it into this, right?
Correct. So
that's the cool
you
thing.
Start with this. You can start with your sort of gaming setup, like so.
Yeah, I'll plug my PlayStation into this.
Correct. Anything like that. This is your perfect thing. But what you could do, keep the seat, etc. And then we get onto this, and this is the setup which I'll be having. Where, as you can see, you've got 3 massive screens. You've got the integrated system as well. And everything else. It's all very neatly done, which I really like.
It's all within the seat. So what Archie was pointing at down there,
all
that's a computer.
Here, it's all sort of
in the way, mate.
there. So it's very cool.
So Tony can't trip over wires when he's had a few beers and he's on the sim at your house on the weekend.
I don't have beers, mate. I have wine.
Oh, wine.
Intelligent.
Very good. It's nice.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick lap on this one, and I'm going to take my shoes off.
What are you racing? This is iRacing. So this is what you'll be racing online, isn't it?
This is exactly what I'll be racing online.
No, thank you.
And basically, yeah, so iRacing, and we're driving an Indy car around Laguna Seca.
Laguna Seca, I like that track.
I've raced at Laguna Seca. I've done the
Laguna Seca 6 hours in the American Le Mans series, an LMP2 car. Do you know that?
Did you not win your roof?
No, I finished 4th.
4th?
Is that right?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Basically, just like the feel, either if I'm going to have racing boots on, that they're like really thin, or I'd have socks on, because it's just the feel of the pedal. Actually now, like, when we go out, like there's no tyre temperature. That's the thing with iRacing. You see what I mean? Like that's a bang on how it would be in real life. You've got to build the tyre pressure up. So if you try and be a hero on your out lap,
Does it give you an indication of the tyre pressures?
yeah, you can set it so you can see what your tyre pressures is doing.
It's probably fastest, mate.
You see what I mean? Then you just build it up. This track's chaos. It's chaos. Yeah, it's very bumpy. And coming onto here is the corkscrew. It's called the corkscrew. The left and the right. So you've got to point the car that direction, then you pick up the second apex.
You use your steering.
Yeah, you can't see at the bottom of it. It's quite dark, the sun's gone down. We're in a Cadillac around Laguna Seca. So it's kind of like a GT3 car. So yeah, I love these cars, they're really cool. Like,
Have you raced in these before, mate?
I've raced GT3, so yeah, it's the same sort of thing really. But yeah, I can feel the force feedback and stuff like that. Just going to warm the tyres up.
Here's the corkscrew.
See that, Tony?
It's chaos.
The corkscrew is chaos.
We haven't been there yet, which is amazing.
Brake earlier for turn 1, so you're going downhill. Pick up the second apex, that's the apex here, so get that one. Short shift on the exit, up to third. Down a gear for the right, picking up this apex. It is really slippery around the circuit. Sand is like everywhere on the exit. Braking for the right, then feed the power on for the back straight. Try and focus on the exit as much as possible. This next left is cambered as well, so braking. You can still carry speed in. It's roughly second gear, up to third gear, up to 4th gear. This next corner is blind, so you have to brake before, go down to 3rd, pick up this apex. When you get there, then you can feed the power on. You literally can't see the apex until the car basically lands. Corkscrew, braking early, can't see it, blind again, turn the car, point the car to the trees over there, and then you'll pick up the second one down there, all the way down, up to 3rd, little brake, and then start feeding it, pick up the power on that apex again, it's blind, braking down to 3rd, pick up this one, on the power all the way onto the exit, braking earlier than you think for the last corner, it's 1st gear, it's a tight hairpin, and then all the way out. I'm not bad, am I?
After 4 attempts.
It does feel really good, and we've turned down the sound a bit so you guys can hear it.
How realistic is the wheel?
Very realistic. You get a lot of force feedback. You're getting a lot of feel for the actual car. Obviously, the different thing of iRacing is that you go out and it is like cold tyres, which it's just as real as possible. Show you the motion simulator and how that works. Motion simulator. Maybe I'll build up to that, and then that'll be after. But we'll see. We'll go on the motion simulator now.
I think Archie, mate, you said you were gonna tell Tony how to go around Silverstone in a GT3 RS, right?
Yeah, well, we know how to do it in real life.
I'm going to show you how to do it. Right, here we go. Ready? Down the back straight, Tone?
Yeah, let's go over there. That's
Or use all the road, but as you can see, the motion is moving a lot. But the bumps, you can feel every kind of like bump in the road. It's totally mad. In we go, boy. I know what I'm doing, Tony. Right, braking in at the sign. That's literally where you brake in real life as well. In we go. Miss the apex, brilliant. Way out. Here. A little lift.
Track limits.
That's probably not legal. Rev it out, braking 4th. Back on the power on the apex. Little lift around the left, just so I can bring it back to the right for the braking. Here we go. In we go. We will use all the curb, won't we, Tone?
Nice and wide on the apex.
Nice and wide. All the way out. But the motion is really cool. Honestly, you can just feel it all the time. It's a bit of grass. Oh, there you go. That's showing the motion, isn't it? A bit of grass cutting down. I love it how the GT3 RS revs out as well. Yeah. I love the downshift of the GT3 RS. Brake down to 4th. Back on the power. Little lift around the left. Braking for the right. Down to 2nd. There we go. Take a bit of curve, we don't like that. Get the left one. Always tell you to get that curve on. I tell you, you always miss it in real life.
No, I don't.
No, it's very cool to have a go on that. And the motion is cool. Honestly, it just feels so real. I'm real. Alright, take a bit more curve next time, Tone. For me, in the apartment, building like a simulator room is something I've always wanted to do. So getting a chance to build a full simulator room, but to be able to document that online, show everyone at home, basically the racing side, show the online streaming side, so different tracks, how to drive different cars on different circuits, different lines, everything. I'm going to be documenting all of that so everyone can get a proper feel for what it's all about.
Are you only doing this so you don't have to put Tom in a real car because you're scared?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm going to be doing
sense.
it, but it makes it accessible to share the racing content. Obviously, I know I can't go to a circuit every single week, that's obvious, but this gives me a chance to document and show how to drive as real as possible and to share it and live everything, you name it, we're going to be doing it.
Can we recreate Le Mans where you crashed out?
I didn't crash out, so no.
Right, am I on the VR?
Here we go, mate. This is your job now. What we can see here is what you're looking at, right?
This bit of the seat is this bit of the seat. I can't, it's hard to explain. I mean, can you see on the big TV?
Yeah, I can see everything. Mate, you're in a proper race.
It's a proper race. I can't overtake that. Can I? I mean,
go on, firing at the inside.
Oh, he's got back.
Oh, top bins.
He's hit me. Right, I'm chasing again.
Right,
I think I know the Nürburgring, but what should I do?
You can just see what we're seeing there.
I can see all around me. If I look to my right, I can see the passenger seat.
Look in the corner. Look at the passenger seat. No, don't. You're going for a left-hander. Go on, lads. Have him. Have him. Go on. Yes!
Where is he? I can look in my mirror.
Look in the mirror, yeah, is he there?
We're not lifting.
Don't lift. This is not flat, by the way.
Is it not?
No, no, no. Vesaro is a very cool experience. Just to give you that full 360 like experience. And what you can see what is going on here is exactly what is going on. So he can get that full experience. But we'll leave him there. And we'll go see how Tony's getting on over here. Exactly how he's getting on. And then after that, we will round this video off. Tony, you having fun, mate? Yes, mate. Good. Everyone's having a great time, which is mega. But yeah, it's been a really cool experience here. We'll leave them on the simulators. But like I said, I cannot wait to bring racing content to all of you at home, and simulator and all of it. Obviously partnered with Vesaro, of course. They make incredible simulators. They've been very welcoming for me down here, and we even had the idea of potentially getting competition winners for you guys to come down here and we can all race each other and meet and greets, you name it. But the simulator stuff, being able to do it from home, being able to get that experience is going to be amazing, to document it all and hopefully start winning races on that way, and live it all and different things, trying to beat lap times at certain circuits, you name it, different cars. We're all going to do it online. We're going to have a lot of fun. We are now on our way back to London, and that rounds off what has been an epic day down at Vesaro Simulators. So it's very exciting that I am going to be doing racing simulation online, and my own custom simulator is going to be coming shortly. It's going to be built, and then it's going to be delivered to my flat in London, and then we are all ready to go. What I've actually done is I am moving apartments in London, and I've dedicated a full room, like a simulator room. That is exactly what we're building, with proper lighting, everything, so you guys at home can get the full experience of joining me on this journey. And like I said, it's giving me that opportunity to basically bring back racing content to the channel. Not only that, but hopefully get back racing full-time on the track as well as this. But it allows me to just show my skills and show that to you all at home. The live streaming, everything, we'll get a chance to do this on the YouTube channel. It's also going to be on Twitch and things like that. So it's just a unique thing. And I know a lot of you guys in the comments have always been saying, look, racing, racing, racing. And now there is going to be a lot of racing on the channel. And let me know in the comment section what you want to see happen with the simulator. If you have any tracks in mind, cars in mind, races in mind on iRacing, Assetto Corsa, project cars, you name it. We're going to get all the games. And rallying as well. Patrick, rallying?
Oh, we like rally. Dirt rally. Here we go.
Dirt rally. We'll get it all going. So it's all going to be kicking off. Obviously, a massive thank you to Vesaro. Very excited to be partnering up with them this year. And you'll be seeing a lot more of them. And yeah, it's very, very exciting. So I hope you like this news. And I just cannot wait to get started. Well, first of all, I've got house viewings coming up, which I need to get an extra room. But I'm excited. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Leave those comments and your ideas down below. Check out Vesaro, etc. all down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all very soon.